So I took some sticky back print like copy paper and stuffed up between the ceiling and the light and stuck it to the light. Let it drape over for sort of like a light diffuser. We'll have to see how the marquee looks when I get it mounted. I'm waiting for the two holders to dry. Alright, see fellas? Boy, that looks good. It's a little extra bright in the camera. Let's see if I can get true color to it. That's about right there. That's about how it looks to my eye. Beautiful. So I am finally gonna get to the coin doors, guys. Just a second. Okay, guys, getting ready to strip down the coin doors here. I got 3 separate coin doors that I'm gonna pull pieces and parts off to put all these 2 together. So, got a pile of stuff there, pile of stuff there, and a pile of stuff over in my sink. So, yeah, want to be great. Alright guys, you can see different paints all over these coin doors. Straightened out the dents as much as I could. So I'm just going to saturate these in citrus strip. Super heavy. And then I'm going to cover them with a trash bag to keep the moisture on them, on the citrus strip. And tomorrow, I don't know, about 12 hours or so from now, I'll take them to the pressure washer and blow all this paint off of them. Then I'll be able to fine clean with a wire brush anything, and then be ready to put some coats of paint on them. The frames look like they'll be okay to just coat with the same paint that these are painted with. I think it'll turn out. Alright, as you can see, I got this stuff on there just ridiculously heavy. Is it a waste? Maybe. Does it work? Yeah. And that's what I'm after. It works. So I don't want it to half-ass take it off. I want it to take it off. Alright, now I'm going to cover this with a plastic bag. This will keep the citrus strip from drying out, and it'll help keep it wet, and I noticed that it'll wrinkle the paint a lot better. Good and heavy, keep it covered, and it'll wrinkle that paint right off the steel. Then just take it to the local pressure washer, put you $1.25 in, and spray that paint right off there. And I ain't even gotta clean the mess. Ah, I'm an asshole. Alright, so I have the hinge painted up, flat black. Still waiting on the CPO. And then I'll be able to put the T-molding on after that. The hinge is in. Well, I don't have it refastened to the board yet. Whoop, see? I don't want to keep screwing the screws in and out of this cheap ass plywood. So I'm going to wait until I get the control panel overlay on, and then I'll screw it on one last time, leave it on. I don't want to you guys should know about the particle board, and screws don't work out too well over and over and over again. I'm debating whether to put coin switches up underneath this box or to mount them in the coin doors behind the reject buttons. You just push the reject button and coins up. It'd be easier to mount them under here, I guess. Well, actually it'd be easier to put them behind the coin switch, but coin inlet, but I don't know, that kind of ruins if you wanted to put quarters in there, right? I don't know. Haven't figured that out yet. Okay guys, so I'm thinking it looks wrinkled under here. Oh yeah. So that's a big reason why I wanted to take the paint off, because of how blistered the paint was underneath from rust. And if you do it to one door, you have to do it to all of them, or the paints won't match. The texture won't match, nothing. So, alright, well, I'm going to get this gathered up and then get it in the vehicle so I can take it down to the pressure washer. That stuff's fighting to come off. Not sure where I left off, but I used some more citrus strip on the front, the face of these two doors, because there was some paint on there that was still stuck. I was trying to wire brush it off, figured it would come off, it didn't, so I'm just putting some more citrus strip on it. Wait a couple hours and see if it comes off. I just tested it and it was kind of scraping off, so I smoothed out the citrus strip again and just gonna let it set a couple more hours. Got this coin door frame painted. That coin door frame is painted, and two of these doors. So as soon as this dries up, I got one door to assemble. Still, you know, waiting for the citrus strip to do its job on the other doors. Alright, well, this paint wrinkled up, and I was able to scrape most of that off. So I'm going to scrape all this debris as much as I can onto this bag that can be thrown away. Then I'm going to take them in and wash them with hot soapy water, I guess. Not going back to the car wash. Alright, so I have my last coat on them two doors and these two frames. I got my first coat sort of on here. I want to let it, pretty much dry, and then I'll catch these two up to everything else to try to texture it the same way. So I don't know, guys, don't know how it's gonna turn out, but I finally got them doors stripped, wire brushed down all the rust that was on them, and well, I got them painted now, so just gotta wait for shit to dry. Alright, have all the coin reject buttons and bezels cleaned. I'm gonna make new stickers, these things, the little cards that go in there. Alright guys, what this is this is the inside of the cabinet here, and back side of the monitor, and here's the bezel. You see you got a good gap here, so I'm going to try to close this gap a little bit by wedging the now it's tight on the bottom, so I need to tilt the top of this monitor towards the bezel. So I'm going to use these body shims. I'm going to loosen these bolts here and put these wedges in between the tube to lean the tube forward into the bezel. So you can see there's still a little bit of a gap here, but not much. It's pretty tight all the way across now. It's a little loose on this side, but I don't think I can just shim this side up. So I'm gonna have to just live with, this is what, an 1/8 inch? 1/8 inch shim underneath there. As promised, guys, the relief cut for the neck board right there. So gonna go ahead and fit this door in here. Alright guys, so the door's on. I got some streaking from the first bit of wax I've wiped on here, so that's what that is. Still got the bust out, guys. Just how? I don't know. Maybe I should have filled that in, huh? Wasn't quite sure how to do it. Didn't want to mess with it. So I should be getting the control panel overlay. It's near 5 o'clock in the evening, so I would imagine I should be getting it here real soon. It was out for delivery today, so that'll be the next thing going on. Thought you guys might want to peek at the front of the coin doors. There's one more thing on the inside I gotta take care of that bothers me, is this crack of light right here. So I'm going to take a piece of fabric or something and staple it along in here, and it'll drape over the back of the glass, blocking off that light. Forgot to show you guys, I painted a batch of control panel bolts, so that'll be ready too. Come on, UPS. Alright, got the control panel overlay stuck down. It's really tight out here on the edges, so I'm gonna kind of shine my flashlight down through here and look up this way and make sure I have a little bit of cover overhanging this ledge. Same thing with that side. And down here. I'm pushing it up that way as far as I can. Okay, guys. Down in there it gets a little loopy because, you know, these are all different lengths up here. So I did the best I could. But that's sort of the cable management of this game here. I do the best I can. I absolutely had no wiring harness whatsoever to this game. So everything's soldered. I was going to use the clips, but you know what? I'm going to solder it. Alright, it's about 99.5% done. And the only reason it's not 100% done is because I ran out of T-molding and there wasn't enough to put around the control panel. It was about 6 inches too short. That's what she said, type thing, you know. But anyways, it's not bad, my friends. Very, very nice. I still gotta put on my corner protector. So what's that make it? 99% done? Looks like there's some quarters there. Alright. So So there we are, guys. I hope you guys have enjoyed this small journey with me. I definitely have a lot more hours in it than what is here on YouTube. But there's a lot of people involved in redoing something like this, not just myself. You know, you have the guys, well, Jeff from XL, he did my artwork, you know. Ken Westerfield fixed my board. Jason Kopp gave me a coin door so I can get a piece for the bottom so one of them, you know, didn't have a hole. It's probably there's definitely other people, and Mike Jensen, because without him I wouldn't be making that look that good. So, you know, there's a lot of people involved. They just don't know it. Alright guys, like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. I appreciate you guys watching. Alright. Peace.